What's up, guys? It's Clown Fight here. Guys, today I'm just going to be breaking down the Leon Edwards versus Belal fight. I just want to give my thoughts on this, guys, and just give my breakdown on what happened in the fight and what I thought was going to happen but didn't seem to happen. But let's break this down. We all know that Belal beat Leon Edwards quite clear. Yeah, you don't want to say quite 100% clearly, but let's be straight. Belal won probably 3 rounds, at least 3 rounds. If you want to give Leon Edwards 2 rounds, and that's just being generous, that's probably what you're gonna get. It's probably 3-2 at the most. I'd give Leon Edwards the 3rd round where he took Belal's back, and I'll give Leon the 5th round. But again, some people might not give Leon the 5th round. I only give Leon the 5th round due to him cutting Belal and opening him up. But anyways, guys, let me just go through this fight and just give you my thoughts. So let's just start from round 1. Let's break this down. So Leon Edwards, in my opinion, didn't come out as the best Leon Edwards. For me, guys, the whole performance, a lot of people are not talking about this. Now, Leon Edwards, for me, looked flat-footed. He looked very flat. He didn't look sharp as usual. And Belal had a lot of pressure in this fight. Straight away, as soon as the fight started, Belal was straight pushing Leon Edwards straight back to the cage. Now, if you look at their first fight, guys, this was a totally different story. In the first fight, it was actually Leon Edwards, guys, who was pushing Belal backwards. Now, Belal obviously had 2-3 years to prepare for Leon Edwards. The plan clearly was, keep going forward. Do not let Leon Edwards breathe. Keep putting pressure on him. Now, Leon Edwards has shown in the past, guys, when you put pressure on him over and over again, he does. It's not his best. How do you say, man? He's shown weaknesses in that sort of style. He showed weakness when that happened with him between Usman in the first fight, and then even Usman in the second fight until that crazy head kick. Now, when he got his confidence and he was sharp in the 3rd fight, Usman wasn't able to do it anymore. But the key was, guys, for someone to beat Leon Edwards, it's the constant pressure and pushing you back. In this fight, I felt Leon Edwards kept going backwards. Leon Edwards was on the back foot. The best chance Leon Edwards had to beat Belal was to push forward. When you have a wrestler, guys, that wants to take you down, he wants you close as possible to the cage because it's an easy double leg, guys, to use the cage. At the same time, it helps Leon Edwards get back up. But at the same time, to get a takedown, it's much harder getting a takedown in the middle of the ring compared to the cage. So don't get me wrong, Leon Edwards did get taken down. He did get pushed on the cage. He did reverse it. He did get up. But the problem I saw in this fight, guys, is the constant pressure of Belal. Belal came into this fight as the game plan for Belal was don't go backwards. Don't give Leon Edwards too much space. Keep putting pressure on him. And don't get me wrong, Belal had some good hands in this fight. Yes, Leon definitely had some good kicks. He did have some good striking against Belal. But guys, ultimately, Leon did not look sharp. Now, he did say at the end of the fight it was due to the time difference. Guys, there's no excuses. I wanted Leon to win. I'm a Leon fan. But guys, I have to just break it down for what it is. In my opinion, Leon was very flat-footed. And guys, I think a lot of it had to do with complacency. I don't think Leon Edwards took Belal as serious as he should, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because this was a clear fight for Leon to win. He's a better striker. He's the better... I don't want to say he's the better wrestler, but he's shown even in this fight, guys, that he can take Belal down and he can keep him down. So he can compete with Belal with wrestling. The problem I saw in this fight, guys, I don't know. He said it was the time that affected him. Now, don't forget, Dana White, the bastard, made all these fighters fight at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning. Now, again, it's not an excuse because every fighter had to do it. But Leon Edwards, in my opinion, just felt flat-footed. Something was off, guys. Belal was getting way too many strikes off, and he was getting his takedowns easily, very easily. Leon Edwards didn't look like he had any sense of urgency. He was just he was there for I don't know, man. Belal definitely had good strikes. In round 2, Belal Belal obviously kept putting pressure on Leon. Leon kept trying to do this guard, like a Mayweather kind of shoulder roll kind of fucking guard. I don't know why he was doing that, because Belal caught him with an uppercut straight through the middle a few times. When he did that, Belal would throw the right hand over the top, get Leon Edwards in position to the cage, drive him to the cage. Now, Leon Edwards is very good at using the cage to get back up on his feet. And don't get me wrong, Belal didn't always keep Leon down, especially in the start rounds. He definitely struggled to keep him down. But the thing with what Belal did that Usman or no one else did is, when he took Leon down, he went for the back straight away. Now, he might have not won, and they might have just been stalemated in the back position, but he was able to control Leon. Leon wasn't able to get back up a lot of times when he kept taking Leon Edwards back, especially in round 2. He was building up a lot of control time, and he fought like a guy that wants it, guys. He put pressure on Leon, and he didn't let him breathe. Like, I'll be straight, guys. The way Leon could have beaten Belal, again, not taking anything away from Belal, but there was no pressure from Leon. Just go back and watch that first fight, guys. Leon came out and he pushed Belal back. Belal was the one who was on the cage. That's why Belal couldn't go for no takedowns. In my opinion, I don't know what it was, but Leon looked very rusty on the feet. Belal was having probably a little bit more success. And the more success the Belal was having, the more backwards Leon was going. I don't know if it was, I think it was complacency, guys. Now, look, I don't want to go too technical into the fight and mindsets, but I think Leon Edwards must have just thought in his head, hang on, I've beaten Colby, I've beaten Usman. They are way better wrestlers than Belal. And don't get me wrong, in certain areas, I would have to agree. But when someone comes in dog mode, where they just want it, and they're just going to keep putting pressure on you, guys, I don't care who you are, you will break, guys. If someone comes out and they keep putting pressure on you, there's only so much you can take, guys. It does. Basically, the pressure that they're putting on you will make you can make up for it, guys, by pressure, guys. Like, you can make up skill by pressure, guys. Like, look at Khabib. Khabib was never the most talented fighter in the game, guys. Khabib was not the talented fighter. You know what Khabib won? He had that mindset as, if I'm going to go for one takedown, I'm going to go for second, third, fourth. I'll go for 100 in a row. It's that I won't give up. I'm just going to keep going. It's that I'm ready to break myself down to break you down mindset. In this fight, guys, Leon is much better than Belal technically. But guess what Leon did not have in this fight? A sense of urgency until probably round 5, which I'll go on to as well. But I'm just obviously in the second round, Belal basically took Leon down. I think he dumped him on his head in the second round, guys. He had a big takedown where he picked Leon up and he threw him on his head. And look, for the first round and second round, guys, I have to give it to Belal due to the wrestling, guys. Like, I'm not saying when he took Leon down, he was able to do massive damage. But what he was able to do is he controlled Leon. Now, don't get me wrong. Leon actually took Belal down as well in the second round. He did take Belal down. He did pin him up against the cage. Leon shows the ability that he can wrestle. He can hold Belal down. He definitely has the ability to do it. But the problem for me, guys, is it came very late. He was doing this very late. Now, in round 3, that was Leon's round. He still got pushed back to the fence, guys. He looked very rusty on the feet, in my opinion. Leon, he didn't look as sharp as he usually does. Belal shot again in round 3. But this is where Belal made a little bit of a mistake. Belal was just doing his usual tactic. He was using the Dagestani wrestling style. And he kept trying to take Leon's back. But Leon managed at one point to get out of that position. And he took Belal's back. And then he got behind Belal. And Belal realized he fucked up there. And Leon has the ability, guys. A lot of people are not giving Leon credit. Like, I'm hearing a lot of people say in this fight, guys, that, oh, Leon, what's it called, man? Leon shit, man. Like, he got dominated for 5 rounds. Like, Leon was nothing. No, guys, it wasn't that at all. Belal won the fight clearly. But, guys, you can make a good argument to give Leon about 2 rounds. I'd give Leon, like, definitely round 3. He took Belal's back and he controlled him. Now, again, he didn't do much when he took his back, but he had a very good lock on his torso, and he was trying to go for a few chokes. He did land a few punches. But I don't know, man. I think if Leon practiced that that rear naked choke, because he got Kamaru Usman and he managed to take Kamaru Usman's back. He took Bilal's back. Now, if Leon had a little bit better finishing ability once he takes your back, because guys, when you take a fighter's back here, it's the most dominant position. Now, Belal was struggling in that round 3. He was breathing hard. Leon shows he has the ability to be good everywhere. Leon can out wrestle these wrestlers. It's just a mindset thing, guys. I think he gets a bit complacent. I don't know what it is, guys. Look, Leon has the ability to beat everyone in this division. The problem with Leon, guys, the problem he has is he loses that like killer mindset. Belal came here with a reason, guys. Belal, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't Muslim. Doesn't have nothing to do with it. But I was watching the Embedded, guys. I saw Belal doing prayers, whatever. It's like, he's a Muslim. He's devoted to his faith. I saw the guy doing prayers while he was like cutting weight, this and that, and he had like prayer music going, and I just started looking at it thinking, shit, you know what it is? When I looked at Leon, and like, I'm not saying prayers and stuff, like, it's just a mindset, guys. I said the same thing when Usyk fought Tyson Fury. You had a Christian guy who was more about his faith. Now, I'm not saying Belal is a Khabib sort of level, but you can tell the guy does his prayers, he's into his faith. Now, this is a whole side discussion, guys. One thing I would want to make a video of, guys, these Dagestani, a lot of these Muslim fighters, guys, like, I'm not Muslim myself, guys, but I will say that a person that's committed to their faith, they don't get distracted, guys, by these other things. Because Leon Edwards, I don't know what, I think he's not, obviously, I don't know, he probably believes in God or whatnot, but I don't think he's as devoted as some other people. Like, you got Usyk, who's a devoted Christian, and guys, he battered Tyson Fury. I'm not saying, believing in God, that's a whole different story, guys. I'm just saying that discipline, guys, like Khabib, the reason Khabib and Islam and all these guys are good, in my opinion, like really good, is because of their faith, guys, and their faith and discipline. The discipline of their faith, guys, to keep your faith, to wake up, do your prayers. You don't go partying, guys. You don't drink. You don't hang around with women. You don't do a lot of things. Now, people think that's boring. I get that. But guys, I'm talking about to be the best in the game. You make sacrifices that the normal person wouldn't. Now, I know Belal did hang around with Khabib. He had trained with Khabib. And that's probably give him that shift of mentality. The reason Belal beat Leon was got nothing to do with their skills, in my opinion. The reason Belal beat Leon is because of his mindset, mentality, and this discipline and his faith, whatever. I reckon that played a big role in this, guys, to know I'm gonna press, knowing he had Palestine on his back, where he's a Palestine supporter, so he had a reason to win. Whereas Leon Edwards, he was like, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. You ain't he's laughing at him, this and that. I'm not, in my opinion, if Leon Edwards came with the right mentality and Belal came with the right mentality, Leon beats him all day. But the problem is, guys, Leon's mentality, he's shown lapses in it through his whole career. He did that with Usman, but when he's right, he can be sharp. I just think he got very complacent with Belal in this fight. I just think, guys, he just thought it was going to be a little bit easy. But Belal came in the game. Belal came to fight, kill or be killed. Like, I'm going to do everything to take you down. Like, Leon was trying to land a few kicks, punches, but Leon didn't have that sense of urgency. Leon didn't come to fight in the way, like, I need to get my dinner. Like, I'm hungry. Like, I haven't eaten. He did try to step it up, obviously, in the last couple of rounds. But even round 4, guys, the round that Leon needed to win, he was doing better on the feet. But ultimately, guys, in my opinion, Belal just was too much, guys. Belal just was too much. He kept doing the same thing, kept going for the wrestling. And in round 4, guys, Belal decided to control Leon Edwards' back, because Belal didn't want to get damaged. Belal thought, okay, I've lost round 3. Now I'm going to do the same thing Leon Edwards did to me in round 4. I'm just going to control Leon, take his back and control him. And he did that, guys. And he won that round, guys. By the time Belal won round 4, it would have been very difficult for Leon to win, unless Leon had some crazy round 5, which he didn't have a crazy round 5. He had a good moment at the end, which I'm going to come on to. But by that time, in my opinion, Belal took round 1, Belal took round 2, Leon took round 3. Belal obviously secured round 4 by taking Leon's back for most of the fight. And then I think in the last 30 seconds, he got reversed, and Leon Edwards ended up on top. But Leon wasn't able to do much He landed a few punches, but it was too late, guys. It was too late to reverse the position. If Leon did that earlier, he could have won that round. But Leon was very tired, guys. Like, I looked at Leon's face. He seemed out of it, man. And obviously, there was a round where his corner was like, yo, what's wrong with you again? Trying to give him that big pep talk. He did give him a big pep talk at round 4. And then in round 5, guys, I'll be straight away. I'll be honest. Belal shot for Leon in the middle of the cage. And he wasn't able to take Leon down in the middle of the cage. The only time Belal is able to take Leon down. Look, Leon was getting very tired, guys. Like, very tired. Belal was not... I'm not saying Belal wasn't getting tired, but he didn't show it. He just kept coming. And Belal would clasp his hands together behind Leon, grab him, and then, guys, he would just take the back again. And Leon was so tired by round 5. Like, you could tell, bro, the guy was exhausted. But in the last minute, Leon knew he was going to lose that fight. So in the last minute, guys, Leon actually tried to get up. Like, he tried hard to get up. He tried to reverse the position. And he managed to do it. He managed to get on top of Belal within the last 40 seconds, guys. And he had a sense of urgency. The whole fight, he didn't have a sense of urgency. I don't know what happened in the last minute of that fight. Something switched on in Leon Edwards really, like, badly. He started elbowing like a fucking madman. 2 elbows and Belal was caught. Belal was bleeding like a pig, guys. In the last 30 seconds, if you go back and watch that, Leon Edwards was on top, guys. And Leon was going mad. Leon, guys, had Belal struggling here. And even if you look at it, guys, there was 10 seconds on the clock. Leon was in a very good position. Belal was trying his best to get up. He was leaking all over the show. And, guys, I'm telling you, look, if you go back and watch that fight, Leon was on top. He took Belal's back. He literally took Belal's back within the last 2-3 seconds. He had Belal down on his knees the same way McGregor had Khabib. No, Khabib had McGregor. And he was very close, guys, into locking a submission. He could have choked Belal out right there. Belal was out of it. He was bleeding, but at the same time, it was too late. It was too late. Leon got up. He had a crazy last 30 seconds. But, guys, that's not enough to win the fight. If Leon came out and he did that straight from the start, Leon could have won this. Leon is better than Belal everywhere from a technical point of view. But I'm not going to knock Belal, guys. The guy came there to fight. He landed a good uppercut. Leon was off, guys. Flat-footed. So, yeah, man. In my opinion, guys, Belal definitely deserved to win. In my opinion, there is a case for a rematch. But, guys, they ain't going to make no rematch, guys, because Dana White is a bit of a cunt like that. And to be fair, you know what? Don't give Leon the rematch. I would say let Leon now go fight someone like Ian Gary or MVP. Let Leon get 1 or 2 more good wins, which I know he's capable to do. And Belal can try and defend it against Shavkat. All the best to Belal. Let's see how long he can hold it. But in my opinion, guys, people are not crediting Leon Edwards. I remember the fight, guys, with Nate Diaz, where Leon dominated Nate Diaz for 5 rounds, guys. The last 30 seconds, Nate Diaz landed this one punch on Leon Edwards, and Leon Edwards was wobbling all over the ring, guys. And, guys, guess what was made out of that? Leon Edwards lost the fight. Nate Diaz beat him. That was all the memes online, guys, of Nate Diaz, last 30 seconds, hitting Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards done a skanky leg. Survived. But, guys, you know, in this fight, Leon Edwards nearly killed Belal in the last 30 seconds. No one's talking about it, guys. I find it very funny. You know what I realized? You know, these Colby and Usman fans, the ones that got hurt because Leon battered him, they're coming out the woodworks and they don't like Belal anyway, but they probably don't like Leon more. They're like, you know what, this guy took our champion out. Let's just cuss him. But, guys, no one's actually giving Leon credit that. I'm telling you, another 30 seconds in this fight, I think Leon would have choked Belal out. Leon could have won this fight. Who knows what would have happened, guys, if there was another 30 seconds, guys. No one's going to know. No one's going to actually know. But in my opinion, he had a very good position in that last 30 seconds. It's like people who say, oh, the Nate Diaz fight with Leon Edwards, Leon was done, and people made memes. I don't see many people saying, yo, Belal was done in the last 30 seconds. It's all Belal dominated. No, he didn't dominate, guys. Go watch the Colby versus fucking Leon fight. Colby didn't do shit. Go watch the Usman versus Leon fight 3. Usman done better than Colby, but again, Leon controlled it. Obviously, the first fight, he had the head kick. So, imagine, guys, round 4, Dave Geezer was telling Leon, come on, you got to pull it out the bag. And, guys, Leon always, last minute, goes mad. He knocked Kamaru Usman out in the last minute. In the 5th round, he was about to stop Belal. He was about to choke Belal out, in my opinion. But, guys, it was too late. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, there's another 30 seconds, Leon would have won. Forget all that. It is what it is. Leon needs to go back, get his fucking mind right, come back as a savage, because the only way you're going to beat a guy like Belal with the discipline and commitment he's got is you need to go into a discipline mode. I saw a lot of complacency from Leon Edwards, which I didn't like through the build-up. I don't think he took Belal serious enough. He needed to see Belal as a fucking Kamaru Usman. If he saw Belal as a Kamaru Usman, I'm telling you, Leon Edwards would not be going backwards. He would be going forwards. And he would just be going for it, because you got a better chance of beating this guy in the ring with your hands. Even if Bilal's landing better punches, you are the better striker. But obviously, Leon likes to fight with that space. He needs a gap. But yeah, guys, man, that's just gonna be my breakdown on this video, man. Again, in my opinion, just my thoughts. I think Leon Edwards is gonna come back. Like if you look at the welterweight division right now, it's packed out. You got Shavkat at the top, who's probably going to fight for the belt next, which I want to see. Shavkat versus Belal. I would say let Leon Edwards fight a few people. Maybe Ian Gary. I think Leon Edwards and Ian Gary is a good fight. Leon can beat Ian Gary in my opinion, but it'll be a good fight. If Leon beats Ian Gary, maybe one more fight, guys, and Leon will be straight back for that title shot. Leon is only 32. Belal is 36 years old, guys. Don't forget that. Don't forget that now. I've had enough, guys, of these people thinking Leon got whitewashed. Yes, Belal won the fight. Clearly 3 rounds to Belal. I can't argue it, guys. But in my opinion, I'm gonna give Leon Edwards 2, and people are gonna say that's generous. But guys, remember, it's the damage in a fight that gives you a round. So Leon won 3, Leon would fight round 5, and in my opinion, Leon's got two rounds. But that last round, he landed a big damage. That's the only reason I'm giving it, because Belal had him, but Belal didn't do nothing with it. So yeah, man, I'll give that to Leon. But guys, if Leon's gonna come back from this, Leon needs to go back to the dungeon, keep his head down, and work like an animal, and get that fire back in his stomach. Leon will come again, guys. He's 32 years old. To be honest, Belal's more towards the tail end of his career. I heard Belal say, I'm gonna give Leon a rematch in 3 years, like he gave me one. Let's hope Belal's still here when he's 39. All the best to the guy. He's done well. He's come from like a background where he needed a win, guys. He had a lot of things not going for him, so fair play to him. But yeah, let's see how long he can hold it. But yeah, guys, that's just gonna be my video on the breakdown, and let me know your thoughts below, and I'll catch you in the next one.